What if I told you there's a ridiculously simple trick that could save you thousands of dollars this year without giving up your daily coffee, skipping nights out, or feeling like you're constantly depriving yourself? In 2025, traditional budgeting methods just aren't cutting it anymore. People are busy, tired, and overwhelmed. They don't want to live on spreadsheets or feel guilty for every dollar they spend. That's why smart money management today is not about strict control, a broken bar. It's about automation, awareness, and building systems that work for you and not the other way around. It's time to stop working harder and start working smarter with your money. Today, I'm going to show you one simple but powerful technique that could completely transform how you manage your finances. And here's the crazy part: it doesn't require apps, fancy tools, or deep financial knowledge. It's a system that once you set up, in less than 30 minutes it continues to run on autopilot. No more stressing every month, no more wondering where your money went. This is about designing a system that does the work for you consistently, effortlessly, and with real long-term results. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to implement it and start saving money without even trying. Let's be real for a second. Most people hate budgeting. It's often tedious, overwhelming, and for many, totally unsustainable. You start with good intentions. Maybe you build a spreadsheet, download an app, and track every expense. You're motivated to broken bar for about a week. Then life happens. You forget a few entries. You overspend at the grocery store. You're tired, and suddenly, the whole system collapses. It becomes another thing you failed at, and that emotional weight pushes people to give up altogether. But here's the truth: it's not your fault. The way budgeting is traditionally taught just doesn't work for most real people. And here's why most budgeting systems fail: they rely entirely on willpower. And let's face it, willpower is a limited resource. It fades when we're tired, stressed, distracted, or just having a rough day. Traditional budgeting assumes that you'll always make the right financial decision in the moment, but that's just not realistic. When you're juggling bills, family, work, and life's curveballs, the last thing you want is to mentally debate every purchase. That's why we need systems, because systems don't get tired. Systems don't forget. Systems protect your money even when you're not paying attention. So here's the game changer: it's called reverse budgeting. And once you understand it, you'll realize how simple and powerful it really is. Instead of obsessing over every dollar you spend, you flip the process. You don't ask what's left at the end of the month to save. You ask, how much can I save first, before spending anything else? You treat saving and investing as the top priority, not an afterthought. It's about paying yourself first, automatically, before anything else, before rent, before bills, before expenses. This approach creates a completely different relationship with your money, one built on purpose, not reaction. So why does reverse budgeting work so well? Because it flips the script. It removes all the mental energy required to control spending and replaces it with a system that runs in the background. You don't need to constantly ask yourself, can I afford this? Because you already paid your future self. It's a method that removes the guilt and replaces it with confidence. You're no longer guessing or hoping. You know that your financial goals are being taken care of every single month automatically. And most importantly, it builds momentum. Every time you save or invest, you reinforce the identity of someone who's in control, focused, and financially smart. Let me show you exactly how to set this up step by step. First, decide what percentage of your income you want to save or invest. A good starting point is 10-20%. Next, set up an automatic transfer that moves that amount out of your main checking account the day you get paid. Then, split your money into different accounts, one for bills, one for daily spending, one for savings. This separation helps reduce overspending and increases awareness. Finally, you don't need to track every penny, just monitor your spending account. That's your fun money, and once it's gone, it's gone. No guilt. No stress. Just structure. Think of it like assigning every dollar a job before it disappears. Instead of wondering where your money went at the end of the month, you tell it where to go at the start of the month. Savings becomes just another bill you pay, except it's a bill to your future self. And when that's taken care of, everything else becomes easier to manage. No more reactive spending. No more financial surprises. Just a system that ensures you make progress, whether you're thinking about it or not. It's a small change that leads to massive results over time. Let's look at the real-world impact of this trick. Let's say you earn $3,000 a month. Saving 20% means putting away $600 monthly. That's $7,200 a year without even thinking about it. Over 5 years, that's $36,000 saved. And that doesn't even count investment growth or compound interest, which can take that number even higher. All of these are broken bar just from setting up a single automated system that takes you 30 minutes to create. This is the kind of money habit that separates the stressed from the successful. Now, let's make it even easier. In 2025, there are tons of AI-powered budgeting apps that can help you manage all of this with almost zero effort. Apps like Copilot, and Rocket Money can track your spending, show you patterns, and even send alerts when something's off. They adapt to your habits and preferences, acting like a personal money coach in your pocket. Pair that with your reverse budgeting system, and you've created a fully automated financial system that works 24/7 even while you sleep. You see, the real goal of budgeting isn't just to track expenses, it's to create freedom. Freedom from stress. Freedom from living paycheck to paycheck. And most importantly, freedom to use your money intentionally instead of reacting to emergencies. With this system, you're not just surviving, you're planning ahead. You're giving every dollar purpose. This is how people build wealth slowly, quietly, and consistently, not by winning the lottery, but by building smart money systems that run on autopilot. One of the biggest benefits of this system is that it reduces decision fatigue. You're not constantly wondering, can I buy this? Should I save more? What if something unexpected happens? Because you already planned for it. With reverse budgeting, your savings and goals are handled automatically. What's left is yours to spend guilt-free. That alone removes so much pressure from daily financial decisions. And over time, it builds a feeling of confidence and control that spills into other parts of your life. Most people think they need to earn more to save more. But the truth is, it's not about income, it's about consistency. You could be making $5,000 or $50,000 if you're not saving intentionally, it disappears. That's why this trick is so powerful. It works for any income level. Because it's based on habits, not hustle. And once you build the habit, it gets easier. You don't think about it, You just do it. And every time you do, you're planting seeds for your future wealth. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by budgeting, stressed about money, or unsure where to start, this is your solution. Reverse budgeting doesn't require perfection. It only requires a decision to set up the system once and trust the process. You don't have to track every coffee or count every dollar. Just pay yourself first automatically and live off the rest. It's not about restriction. It's about prioritization. Because when you make saving a priority, everything else falls into place. So if you're ready to finally take control of your finances in 2025 without stress, guilt, or complicated spreadsheets, this is your moment. Set up your reverse budgeting system today. Automate your savings. And watch what happens. You'll feel more confident. You'll see real progress. And you'll finally start building the life you've always wanted, one smart decision at a time. Your future self is already thanking you. Now go make it happen.